Up, it's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network. And this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. 21 Savage. Bring your ass here, boy. Bring your ass here, boy. So, 21 Savage is trending because he went on to Clubhouse, the chatty patty for newbies. The Chatty Patty Central for newbies, Clubhouse. He decided to go on Clubhouse. I guess he's feeling himself because Drake asked him to do something for him. I think he's feeling himself because, he just got on a project with Drake where he was the sidekick and it sold over 400K. So he decides today, in the midst of everybody talking about the hottest hip-hop project that's out, they're not saying the hottest hip-hop project is 21 Savage project with Drake. Now people are saying the hottest hip-hop project that's out is King Disease 3. It didn't sell. It's not going to be the most popular, but the hottest is King Disease 3. So he decides to say Nas isn't relevant. He just has he said he just has a core fan base and still makes good ass music. Now let me repeat that. Nas isn't relevant. He just has a core fan base and still makes good ass music. Well, dummy, what do you think relevant is? What do you think relevant is? People are talking about Nas's project in 2022. He just won a Grammy less than 3 years ago for Best Hip Hop Album. So, and they're talking about his project, and he's got one of the best young producers producing music on his project. And he's still out rapping all of you new corny niggas pretty much in his sleep. So how is he not relevant? Now you see, this is the second time this idiot has done said something disrespectful. We let the first one slide. Remember about a month ago, he said, not even a month ago, a couple of weeks ago, he said he's the greatest rapper out of London. Is this guy from London? Maybe Slick Rick ain't from London. Maybe Slick Rick ain't from London. I just thought he was. For him to say he's the greatest rapper out of London and Slick Rick is still walking and breathing, and Slick Rick existed, that was already disrespectful. Nobody called him on that. We let it slide. We ain't letting this one slide. For you to come and say that Nas isn't relevant, he just has a core fan. Now, for y'all that don't believe that this man said that, for y'all that think I'm capping and I'm just making stuff up and taking his words out of context, I'm going to let you hear it out of his crazy ass mouth first. All right? I'm going to let you hear what this nut job had to say. And then we going to come back and finish getting in his ass. Pause. This is 21 Savage on Clubhouse disrespecting a man who a lot of people consider the GOAT. Listen to this.
And niggas gotta stop the cap like it was just so much
It wasn't always nice niggas back. Everybody wasn't dope.
Nah, everybody back then was not good.
This what I'm saying though. Like, niggas saying all that longevity shit, nigga, name somebody else from back then that can drop an album right now.
Yo, I just said before, if you look at the people who was out in 1994, B,
Jay-Z and him is the only niggas who could do that.
And Snoop Dogg.
Wait, was Fat?
Snoop
Fat was like 98. Fat was like 98. Scarface, Too Short.
Ghost can't drop
But
an album and you
it's
won't
a
check
very
for it.
short
Technically,
album. It's a very short album.
anybody can. Like all them niggas can
Yeah.
drop one if
They
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 want
are
to. But
gatekeepers though.
what y'all
They
saying
got core
relevant though? I
fans.
don't feel like he's relevant. I just feel like
No, no,
he
that
got
none
a
of them are
fan.
relevant.
Man,
I don't feel like
Coogee rap,
Nas is
Outkast, Fat
relevant. I
Joe,
feel like
Cast.
Hold on,
Coogee
hold
rap
on,
You
and
hold on.
got
Kane dropped the
Outkast.
project and that shit was
Hold
ass.
on. Who said none of them
Hold
are
on, you
One
relevant?
got
mic, one mic,
what
one mic,
Nas not
please. One
relevant
mic,
21?
please.
bro,
No,
That's
no,
bro,
we
not what he
didn't say
bro,
said.
that.
That's not
bro,
what he
No,
bro.
said.
no.
One mic,
No,
yo.
he's not relevant. He just has a
Yeah, I'll be right
loyal
back,
ass
yo.
fan base.
Thank
He
you.
just has a loyal fan base and he still make good ass music. But
They don't have
like
a core fan base,
relevant,
bro.
Nas not relevant.
Kids didn't
what
wake up and
what's
download
y'all
that nigga.
definition of
Not
relevant, bro?
Hold
Core.
on,
Well,
hold
I'm
on.
I
glad
was just
It's
21
trying to
relevant.
say
Hold on,
it.
Y'all
one
got
mic,
me,
one
big
mic,
boy.
one mic, please. Does relevancy only exist within the youth?
No, relevancy is
No.
popular opinion, and popular
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
opinion.
popular
okay.
Nobody's
So,
opinion.
looking for Nas.
Relevancy is in
okay.
his act.
So then, what I'm saying is this though, right here. So since I'm a 41-year-old, know what I'm saying? Nas is very
Closely
relevant to me.
connected or appropriate to what is being done or considered.
The best example of this relevancy shit is Nas just dropped
I'll be
the
right back.
project today. It's a great project. He did his thing. He's Nas,
Yeah, I'll be
right?
back. Hold
But Hove dropped a verse on God Did, and the world went into a frenzy. The world of all ages, not
Your
just
world went
older
into a
people.
Man,
frenzy.
they been talking
Not
No,
about
bro.
Glorilla
your
more than
world
they
went
been
into a
talking
frenzy.
about
Let
Nas.
him
Well, let him
No.
land.
land.
Talk about Glorilla. That's crazy.
That's a fact.
But I want to
No.
ask you. You had mentioned, okay, Nas doesn't have relevancy. What do you mean by that? That he doesn't have relevancy?
I don't know what y'all consider relevant, so maybe I used the wrong word.
Relevant to
Ain't
me,
nobody under
21.
30 waking up checking for
Maybe.
Nas.
I
That's
don't
a
know.
period. fact.
That's a
I hate
fact.
to
Relevant,
Yeah.
say it,
relevant.
You mean
bro.
under you
I'm
mean
keep it
under
real with you,
40.
family.
That's not
I'm
a
gonna keep it gangster with you, family. I mean, if you want to say for the young kids, you can have that because I can't determine who's listening to Nas in the age bracket. But people are checking for Nas people been asking for King Disease 3 since like Magic or was whatever the case may be. So we have been checking for Nas and have been fucking with Nas.
Facts.
But
Yeah,
when
but
you
I'm
check
saying,
that
Dama,
demographic,
that's
bro,
because
who was asking for that? Come
hey,
on,
one,
okay,
that's
but
because he got a core
but
fan base, bro.
but this a thing though, bro. That means he's still relevant. Because if he wasn't relevant, that means would nobody be checking for this
That's
man.
for
Period.
his core
Facts.
fans, my
No,
nigga.
but it still means
That
he's
ain't what
relevant, bro.
relevant mean though,
It
bro.
ain't.
That's not what
That's not relevant means to you.
nigga.
That's a
That's not what
difference, bro.
relevant means. Period, nigga.
Oh man, yeah. Bro, no, that's not
okay.
what it means to you, homie. Like I said,
Bro,
like I said,
Hey,
Okay,
so
so
take
so
so
let me
take
say
take
this real
so
it's
quick
his
though,
so
shit.
think
right?
about think about it like this.
Music
Think about it
all
like
right.
this.
So
music is
look,
broke down in
let's say I
different
started
generations.
rapping in let's say I started rapping in 1995, and in 2022 I do a concert, and all my fans that were my fans in 1995 are there. Am I relevant, or do I just have a loyal fan
That's
base?
just a core fan base, bro. A
That's a
Yeah.
loyal
core
fan
So
fan
base.
Well,
base.
That's
so
all
And
it
point,
is.
let me
point.
say
Hey,
this.
it
real quick, can
That's
I
It,
called
say
a
it,
but
something?
it's
core
it,
I
base.
but it
think
but
I
it
think
Hold
I
one
on,
think
one
mic.
mic,
relevant.
one mic,
One mic.
I
Let me say
think
something about
relevant
that
would be
though.
like
I
him
just went
doing
to
what
hold
is
on.
going on,
one
One
mic.
mic. I just went to
bro.
Nas show. I just went to Nas show last month with the him busting Wu Tang, and the age range that he talks about on this project when he says the ages of the motherfuckers from 50 to 60 to 16, that shit is 100% accurate. Like walking through the crowd or walking even to the venue, women, men, white, Asian, black, Latino, and every fucking age range from 60s down to teenagers is in that bitch. And when I think about relevancy, I'm looking at it like, is it pertinent? Yeah, because he talking about shit that's happening now. Is it important? Yeah, because it's defining. It's still encapsulating artistic value. So yeah, I think this shit still holds relevancy. Niggas got to stop equating relevancy to age. That's ageism. Like that's still practicing ageism and shit. So is it relevant? Yeah, and he still does that shit at a high level, regardless if it's just audio or if it's touring, if it's fucking.
See, y'all heard it out of his mouth. Now, let me touch on a couple of things. Number one, whoever that dude that was saying, "Oh, Scarface," or no. Those dudes, they're not Nas. When he was saying who else other than Jay-Z or Nas can drop a project and people care. This dude talking about some old Scarface, Snoop Dogg. Like, no. Not even Snoop Dogg. All right, so all them dudes you mentioned, no. But we're not talking about them dudes. We're talking about Nas. And for him to say people are talking about Glorilla more than they're talking about Nas. But Nas is going to probably Nas's project is going to probably outsell Glorilla's project. So for him to say, oh, Nas isn't relevant, and the dude that made the last point, he hit it right on the head. This is ageism. That's not relevancy. It's ageism because dude said he went to a Nas concert and there was people of all ages. There was brothers of all ages there, girls, boys, older people, younger people of all ages there. So how can you say he's not relevant? You see, this is why you young niggas stay getting stretched out every other month. This is the reason why. Because you're disrespectful and you have no respect and your mouth is too freaking big. And all y'all do is run your mouth. That's why all you dudes out there that's talking tough, all you new tough rappers, this generation, that's why y'all stay getting stretched out every other month. But you're so tough, but you stay getting stretched out every other month. We RIPing somebody. That didn't happen to rappers in the 90s. That didn't happen to real niggas. That stuff has only happened to bitch niggas. Not talking about Takeoff. RIP to Takeoff. Takeoff ain't got nothing to do with this. That was just something totally different. But all you other ones, you're getting stretched out because your mouth is too big. You run the social media and run your mouth. No, who in the 90s? What rappers in the 90s got hunted down and stretched out and got their jewelry taken? Who? Anybody that did in the 90s that got their jewelry taken, they was getting taken from other rappers. You didn't see nobody from my era letting no fan or no regular smuggler nigga lay them out or take their jewelry. It's y'all new disrespectful niggas. That's why y'all stay getting stretched out. But you, all the rappers from the 90s, all the big rappers, they still walking around with the same jewelry they had from the 90s. All they big pieces ain't turned no colors. We didn't have to, our era, we didn't have to run out and get fake jewelry because we scared somebody gonna snatch it. Because they were scared somebody gonna snatch it. But still in all, y'all so tough. Y'all so relevant, but y'all say it's RIP every month. To say something said like this is what gets you punched in the mouth. This dude just put out a project, right? This dude just put out a project where people are calling you pretty much Drake's breath man. You Drake's hype man. Nigga, you spliff star on this project that just came out. Flavor Flav. You Flavor Flav pretty much. This was a Drake project. You get on Drake's project where Drake don't even trust you enough to make it 50-50. He didn't do that with Future. He didn't even trust your skills enough on the mic to give you a 50-50 project. And you talk about, would you think it would have been like that with Nas? You just got a project with Drake. Imagine what Nas would do with a Drake project. You think Drake would be smashing Nas on the mic? Pause? Hell no. I was just talking to a dude that just said he don't listen to rap no more because everybody rap like 21 Savage. This man, you running people away from the culture and you got the nerve to talk about Nas ain't relevant? This dude, just yesterday, that dude he said, I'm sorry, I can't listen to rap these days because of people like 21 Savage. It's a damn shame. You running people away from the culture, my nigga, and you got the nerve to talk about Nas ain't relevant? Crazy. Nas is more relevant than you Back then, Nas is more relevant than you yesterday. Nas is more relevant than you today. And Nas will be more relevant than you tomorrow. I swear I'm going to hit Nas and be like, yo, please put out Ether 2. Please, because if he put out Ether 2, let's just go through it. What is 21 Savage going to be able to say? He don't rap better. He ain't richer. Right? He don't got more hits. Nas just won a Grammy a couple of years ago for Best Rap Album. Have you ever done that? Have you won a Grammy for Best Rap Album? You can't beat him rapping. You can't beat him in a battle. He done smashed better bitches than you can smash, and you can't smash. You can't even get in the room of some of the bitches he done smashed. and you look older than him, nigga. Nas at 51 and look younger than you. Stop it, bro. Talk about this dude, talking about Nas ain't relevant. He just got a loyal fan base and still puts out good ass music. Yeah, that's why he's relevant. Duh. 21, can you do something for me? Can you shut the fuck up real quick, real for me? 21, please do something for me. Can you shut your fucking mouth, please, for me?